Welcome! In this video I will tell you why you should absolutely get a Staedtler Noise Digital Jumbo in the case of having any EMR compatible device. Let's get into it. So the first thing to look at is the box, obviously. There's a very nice QR code here which takes us to the website. If you want to know anything about the Noise Digital Jumbo, scan the QR code. On the back you have some basic information and the exact amount of nibs that come in the box. Now the nibs are very narrow. Let's just compare them to the reMarkable 2's nibs, because this unit I'm using for the comparison today is a reMarkable 2 and the Marker Plus from reMarkable. So in the box come these nibs here in the little plastic bag. The reMarkable nibs are wider and this is more pointy, so you can see these are kind of smaller, and this one also comes in the box. This is a remover tool. So now that you have a rough idea of the nibs and how they look, let's just take a look at the pen or marker. It has a triangular shape and it's made out of wood. It's very light and it has a nice grip and nice ergonomics because of the triangular shape and because of this black rubbery coating that's on the pencil. It's really comfortable. The concept is from the Staedtler Jumbo pencils, which are made since decades, and this one is the digital version, of course. So the aesthetics is exactly the same as the original pencils, which makes it very old school, but in the meantime very modern with this digital technology. Now this is, as I mentioned before, an EMR pen or marker, which stands for electromagnetic resonance. So you can use it with any device which is capable of this EMR technology. Now let me move the mic here and compare how the writing sounds and compares to the reMarkable Marker Plus. And also the tilt sensitivity. So as you can see, it really sounds like paper and it really writes like a pencil. Now let's see the Staedtler. So finally, the Staedtler also has tilt sensitivity and pressure sensitivity, but the sound is different. The reMarkable nibs are actually the things that give this sound. The nibs, as you could see, are different. So the reMarkable's nibs are very paper-like and very rough on the feel, whereas the Noise Digital Jumbo's marker nibs are kind of more slippery and It has less of a paper sound, but it doesn't feel bad at all. It's really nice and pleasant. It's just not as paper-like and scratchy as the other one. Now, if you'd like to put a reMarkable nib in the Norris Digital Jumbo, out of the box, that's not really possible. You can put it, but only halfway. And normally, if you really want to use the reMarkable nibs, you have to drill a bigger hole and you have to modify the pen. Otherwise, you should be using the Staedtler nibs that come with the Jumbo. Now, I also have another device to test the writing feeling on. This was the reMarkable 2, but I also have the reMarkable 1. So let's see how it compares to the second generation and what's the difference. And also, I'm using a different tool. So here it's a ballpoint pen and the other one was a pencil. So that's why the writing is different. Let's see the Jumbo. So something that's causing the difference is also the screen, because this screen is made of plastic and the reMarkable 2's screen is made out of glass. So there is a difference between the two, and as you could hear on the sound as well, there is a difference. I would say on this device the sound of the two markers are actually more similar than on the other one. Also, the Staedtler is more sticky. It's much less slippery on this surface than it is on the other surface. So it's worth keeping in mind. Of course, the whole writing experience depends on the device you will have. So you may have a books device, or you may have another like paper or a Quadrino or whatever. It really comes down to the device you have and to the preferences that you have. I would say the writing experience is very nice with both of these markers. If you want more of a paper sound, just change the nibs or get another marker. But if you want precise and very light marker, then get the Norris Digital Jumbo. Now there is also one other thing we haven't tested yet, and that is the eraser sensors. This one has a rubber and this one has a plastic eraser sensor. So let's hear how those sound. This one does not support the erasing function, so it will write instead of erasing, but you can still hear the sound. And now let's see the reMarkable 2, which actually can erase. The rubber eraser sensor is much more sticky, but also it has a firmer feel. This one it's very slippery. It's just like plastic. It feels like rubbing plastic on glass, whereas this one actually feels like rubber on your pencil. So I really like this rubber sensor feel. If you want a secondary pen, or you want something that's more of a cheap and throw in the bag alternative to your main marker, then I highly recommend you getting this. It only costs 40 euros. You can get it from Amazon or their official website. And this one is really a nice alternative. It's really light, it's ergonomic, and it's really something you will not worry about. It's sturdy, it's made out of wood, it's like a real pencil. You wouldn't really worry about this if you dropped it. Whereas if you drop this one, you can kind of get a heart attack. So I hope you found this video useful. I will see you in the next one, but until then, have a productive day and see you soon.